Hello children, welcome to Math Park. Our today's topic is inverse functions. Let us understand what are inverse functions. So inverse of any function f is a function that will do opposite of s, like plus and minus are opposites, multiplication and division are opposites. In other words, the function that will undo the effects of f. So if f maps 4 onto 13, then the inverse of f will map 13 onto 4. So the inverse of the function f of x is written as f inverse x. Read this as f inverse x. So x is a function. So f of x is y and f inverse x is again x. It goes reverse. So if f of x is x plus 2, then f inverse x is x minus 2. If f of x is x minus 3, then f inverse x is x plus 3. Minus and plus, they are the inverse operations. If f of x is 3x, then f inverse x will be x divided by 3. Multiplication and division are inverse operations. Let us start solving the problems. The first question here, find the inverse of the function f of x is equal to 3x plus 1 upon 2. So there are 3 steps to be followed. First step, write the function as y. So we write y is equal to 3x plus 1 upon 2. Second thing, we reverse the x and y variables. So in place of x, we'll write y. In place of y, we'll write x. Right, x is equal to 3y plus 1. We just change the places of x and y. The third step is we make y the subject. So making y the subject, our problem gets sorted. So that is what is inverse of f of x. So y is equal to whatever we are getting is the inverse of f of x. So take 2 over here. So 2x is equal to 3y plus 1. Dump this 1 over here. So plus becomes minus. So 2x minus 1 is 3y. Now this is multiplication. 3y, so it becomes division. So 3 goes here. So 2x minus 1 upon 3 is y, which is f inverse x. So 2x minus 1 upon 3 is your f inverse x. So remember, write the function as y, interchange x and y variables, and then rearrange the subject to make y the subject. Let us take one more question. Find the inverse of the function f of x is equal to 3 upon x plus 1. X is not equal to minus 1 because minus 1 plus 1 will be 0 and division by 0 is not defined. So first step, writing y equals to, so y is equal to given function 3 upon x plus 1. Second, rearrange x and y, just interchange the variables x and y. So in place of y, I'm writing x. In place of x, we are writing y. The third and last step, make y the subject. So for making y the subject, shift this y plus 1 over here. So x in bracket y plus 1 is equal to 3. X times y is xy. X times 1 is x is equal to 3. So now we have to make y the subject. So we'll take this x over here. So xy is equal to 3 minus x. Now y is equal to 3 minus x upon x. And this is your f inverse x. Got it? One more question. Find the inverse of the function f of x is equal to x plus 2 the whole cube. Come on, tell me what's the first step? Yes, writing y is equal to. Okay, second, interchange x and y. So in place of x, we write y, and in place of y, we write x. Now, making y the subject. So to arrange to make the y the subject, we will take the cube root. We will take the cube root of both sides, taking cube root. So when we take cube root of y plus 2, this becomes y plus 2. Cube root of y plus 2, the whole cube becomes y plus 2 and cube root of x. Now making y the subject, shifting this 2 here, cube root of x minus 2 is your y, and which is your f inverse x. Okay, now quick recap. Now I want you to solve this along with me. So given the function h of x is equal to 2 in bracket x minus 3, find the value of h inverse 10. To find h inverse 10, we'll first find h inverse x. So we have, for writing h inverse x, we will write the given function as y is equal to 2 bracket x minus 3. Second step, changing the positions of x and y. So x is equal to 2 bracket y minus 3. Third, we have to make y the subject. So for making y the subject, let us simplify this. So you have x is equal to 2y minus 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. So you get minus 6 moves here, x plus 6 is equal to 2y. And then dividing by 2, you get x plus 6 upon 2 is equal to y. Or you can say that h inverse x is equal to x upon 2 plus 3. Dividing x by 2 and 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now let us find h inverse 10. So h inverse 10, just substitute the value of x as 10. So which is 10 upon 2 plus 3. 10 upon 2 is 5. So we get 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8. Let us do the second h of h inverse 20. This is the composite function now. So we will first find h inverse 20. So h inverse 20 is equal to, in place of x we write 20. 20 by 2 plus 3. 20 by 2 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. Now, so we get h of h inverse 20. This, in place of h inverse 20, we are going to write 13. So this is nothing but h of 13. And h of 13 in place of x, we are going to put 13 here in h of x. So 2 bracket 13 minus 3. 13 minus 3 is 10 and 2 times 10 is 20. So this is how h of h inverse 20 is 20. Now let us find C part, that is h inverse 26. For that, we find h inverse of 26 first. So h of 26, here we put 26, so which is 26 upon 2 plus 3. 26 upon 2 is 13. 13 plus 3 is 16. Now we need to find h inverse 20. So in h inverse function, we are putting the value of this. So we are this h inverse 26 we are going to put over here. So h inverse 26 in this function, we put the value of x as 16. So 16 upon 2 plus 3. 16 upon 2 is 8 and 8 plus 3 is 11. Got it, children? So solve similar questions for more practice. And if you have a doubt, you can put in the comment section. If you like the video, please share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.